More.
8, 9, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, come on, 16, 17, 18, come on, 19, 20, 21, 22, go on,
Well, are you a beast?
24, go, 25, come on,
Come on, Larry.
26, 27,
Come on, you're a beast.
30, come on, 28,
Come on.
go, 9,
Come on. I remember 22.
That first night in jail, no idea what's gonna happen to you. You're away from everything that comforts you, everything that makes you feel at home. That's real fear.
Power poisons the heart
I'm being set up.
and changes it from within.
We need to make people believe you're a legit club owner, James St. Patrick.
Keep your crews on point. It's business as usual.
But you can't hide from your sins.
We're family, and we protect each other.
If anyone asks, we don't call him Ghost.
Being with James St. Patrick was the biggest mistake of my life.
No citizen is safe with a man like him on the street.
How close are the feds to bringing the heat down on us?
Do we have anything to worry about?
No.
What's your price?
They're just trying to break you.
You and I are in this together. But you need to start acting like you know that.
This is a war, and our blood will draw the battle line.
I want to help you, Kanan. Your path back to the top is wide open.
Your dad's about to get what he deserved.
It's time for all of us to move on from Ghost permanently.
He goes down, and you and I are the ones who survive.
You really think I did this?
You're right, Jamie. I know you did it.
I'ma keep grinding till the day that I die.
Vendetta.
There'll come a day you'll be faced with a decision. Kill them or be killed. Doesn't sound very heroic, does it?
The virus is lying dormant inside of everyone.
It's no wonder you survived Raccoon City. Our time starts now. I want revenge. Rebecca!
police painted a clear picture of this troubled couple today, and they also told us more about this anger that the suspect appeared to have been holding on to for so long. Now, let's jump to the picture of both of them. Now, they had just been married. This couple had been married in January, but they said Cedric Anderson accused his wife, Karen Elaine Smith, a special needs teacher at North Park Elementary, of cheating on him. Police added they haven't found anything that points to that being true, but they say he also tried to get her to come home multiple times after she moved out in March. Police say she did not want to. Now, people close to her said he made threats towards her, although never a threat to shoot her, and she did not take the threats seriously. She just thought he wanted attention. Now, according to police, no one at the school ever knew they had issues, and police even found a note they say they believe was his that was not a suicide note, but they say he wrote about feeling disrespected. Now, it's really unclear what that final straw was that triggered him to shoot and kill her, but they did tell us about his criminal history today that included 4 prior arrests from 1982 to 2013. None of those cases was there a conviction. Now, the chief also said they took some electronic items from Anderson's home, but they haven't analyzed them as yet. The only record they have on the gun now that was used yesterday was that it was originally sold in 1979 in the state of Michigan. Now, they say he released 10 shots in that classroom yesterday, reloaded once. The chief describes the moment that Anderson went into that classroom. Take a listen.
He had gone in, it's a short distance from the office. He had turned into the classroom, which was kind of a cloth partition separated. We don't have any indication that he said anything. He was a short distance into the classroom when he immediately opened fire. She was kind of towards the middle of the room, but on the other side. I would estimate the distance to be 10 to 15 feet away. She was standing in front of a table-type desk or seated in front of that area. The 2 children that were struck by gunfire were simply standing and seated in the exact proximity where she was on the other side, and they appear to be errant rounds that did not strike her, that struck the children.
Now, the superintendent also spoke today. He said that 8-year-old Jonathan Martinez, who passed away yesterday, had Williams syndrome. He says the family wants people to really know more about this genetic condition that 20 to 30,000 people in the U.S. are born with. It includes developmental delays and heart problems. And the superintendent said people with the condition are often social, friendly, and extremely endearing. Now, 1 more kid was also shot yesterday. They say the 9-year-old who was shot is expected to survive. The superintendent said he saw him this morning. He was in good spirits, watching cartoons. And he also adds there will be a vigil tonight at 7 o'clock, and North Park Elementary will be closed until Monday, the 17th. Back Out Live, he also adds that arrangements will be made for parents who need daycare for their children. Reporting in San Bernardino, Zorine Adamji, Fox 11 News.
Good afternoon. Yes, the LAPD is still here on scene. Detectives are investigating the officer-involved shooting of 3 dogs. We have to warn you, the video is graphic.
Somebody, please help me!
Begging for help, this man on the ground struggles with 3 pit bulls as they viciously attack a small dog. This video, obtained exclusively by Fox 11 News, shows the horrific scene unfolding at Stanford and 5th Street at Skid Row in Los Angeles. Just a few feet away, the owner of the small dog, who was also bitten by the pit bulls, can be heard screaming.
Kill my dog!
As soon as they seen him, they just attacked him.
Michael Lopez was driving by when he saw the pit bulls biting the dog. He used his phone and began recording.
The old man was trying to get his dog off of him, but the 3 pit bulls, they wouldn't let go. They just attacked him.
Witnesses tried using sticks and water to get the dogs to stop mauling the black dog, but nothing worked. When LAPD officers arrived on scene, they also tried just using their batons, but the pit bulls would not release their hold. Officers had to open fire just inches away from the man who was trying to get the pit bulls to stop attacking that little dog.
Watch me, don't hit me!
And joining me now live is Lieutenant Chris Ramirez. Thank you for joining us. The 2 dogs were killed and 1 is still alive?
That's correct. 2 pit bulls were killed at scene, and the 3rd dog that was shot, the other pit bull, was transported to the animal regulation location here on Lacey Street, where you get medical aid.
And of course, the little dog was killed instantly.
Yeah, the little dog was killed instantly, probably by the pit bulls.
How is the owner doing? The owner of the small dog?
It appears that he's in stable condition at a local hospital where he's receiving medical treatment for his injuries.
What happens now to the owner of those pit bulls? They didn't appear to have a leash.
But at this point, being this early in the investigation, our FID investigators are going to find out who the owner is, talk to him or her, talk to the victim, talk to witnesses, gather all the evidence and video, and then that will be determined down the road if there's any violations within the city limits for any type of violations of unleash laws or stuff like that.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. A vicious attack, as you just saw. If anyone knows anything about this, you should contact the LAPD. Reporting from downtown Los Angeles, I'm Gina Silva. Sending it back to you in the studio.
We want to go to the streets now. We want to go on patrol with Sergeant John Bell of the Inglewood Police. Los Angeles is a gigantic sprawl. Inglewood is right on the edge of the area of the worst rioting. Sergeant Bell is tough, and he talks tough.
You're going from call to call, and you're always waiting for that real big thing to happen that's going to scare the shit out of you.
What's going on?
We got a shooting victim at the rear of probably one of the roughest areas in Inglewood. It's a real death trap in there, so you really got to be conscious, safety conscious of what the hell you're doing when you go in there. Stand by just a second. Watch those guys over there. What are you doing, dude? Okay. What happened, partner? I mean, were some dudes chasing you? Did you pull a robbery and get shot by somebody, or what?
Say the truth, sir. I just can't place it, man. I'm walking and I'm moving.
Just all got anything that can help us at all? How many dudes? What kinds of weapons? Did you hear automatic weapons? Did you hear anything? Or do you care?
No, sir.
I didn't think you did. The lowest of the low are just as interesting and important to the community as the guy that's got all the big bucks. And all these little businessmen right now, they're being raped by these idiots. What's your gun? Come out here. Come on. Come on. Sit down on your ass as soon as you get out. Sit down on your ass as soon as you get out that door. You almost got your ass blown away. You understand that? You ever stick your hand up underneath your shirt and pull out a screwdriver, it looks like a gun to me. You almost died because you wanted some Twinkies, you jerk. You know, if you're gonna take food, if you're gonna break into a place because you're hungry and that's what you do, then that's what you do. But just come in here and trash the place, dump everything on the ground, doesn't make much sense to me. I mean, what kind of statement are you making? Hey, you put your hand behind your back one more time like that, and I will hurt you big time. Take your hands out of your pockets, please. Thank you, gentlemen. Put them on top of your head, please. Can I take my hands behind my back, please? Put them on top of your head. Top of your head, face the wall. Do not look at me. Sir? No. Is this fine? Put your hands, watch my lips. Put your hands on your head, face the wall. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Kiss the wall. Come on, let's go. Get up against it. There you go. Spread out. Thank you. Shake them, Cal. You hate to feel like you're losing control when you see so many businesses get hit and so many people's lives go up in flames. You guys okay down here? Every night we learn a little bit more about ourselves and how to tactically approach these things better, where our manpower should be put. Well, I'm sorry, but I've been busy. It's been crazy out here. There's been several shootings here, but I haven't been involved in any. Well, I should be home maybe day after tomorrow, hopefully. All right, love you. Take care, I gotta go. Bye. In times of civil unrest like this, law permits us to place a curfew, which essentially helps us get the troublemakers off the streets and place them in secure areas, whether it be their homes or a buddy's home, but at least off the streets, and keeps them from packing up and grouping up and going around and hitting buildings and places and causing a lot of pain.